did verify that hesitation or lack of power feeling upon acceleration. Just wanted to show you this intake hose that I found torn right here. Your MAF sensor's right here. A tear in the intake hose right here is actually letting in unmetered and unfiltered air into your engine. That's what's making your engine bogged down in hard acceleration. A lot of air is getting sucked in through this hose, and the PCM is not reading it because of the MAF sensor being behind that leak. So replacing this intake hose should fix that hesitation feeling. If you look down here, you can see that fill plug right there. That fill plug was popped out of the transmission and sitting on top, which is somewhat common on these. Pressure can build up in the transmission and cause those things to pop. It is slight concern just because contaminants can get into that hole while that's popped off. Of course, I cleaned up that plug for you and put it back, and it's got a good tight seal, so it shouldn't pop out, but I would definitely continue to monitor that. I also did hear some transmission noise. I do suspect your transmission may be a little low on fluid, and that's causing a little bit of excessive noise. Did put a recommendation to do a CVT fluid service just to get that fluid to the right level. I also noticed a leak, which I'll try to show you here real quick. So all this fluid buildup here does look to be CVT fluid. A lot of it is all around the pan of your CVT. I did actually remove this inspection plate. Look in there. The torque converter seal looks good and dry. Same with your rear main seal, so I don't think it's either of those seals. I do suspect it might be the gasket for your transmission pan here, but it is hard to tell. Both the axle seals look all right, so what I'd recommend to do with this is at least continue to monitor this leak and make sure you have enough transmission fluid in your transmission. And what we could do is basically clean off all this seepage that we see and then apply some leak trace powder. It's kind of like a chalky powder that we can spray on it, and it makes it easier to isolate where the leak's actually starting to seep from. So I did put a rec for that. Other than those things, your vehicle's looking pretty good. I did check your air filters. Your air filters look good. Brake fluid's a little dirty. We have no history on the vehicle, so we have a few other wrecks, but for the most part, everything else is looking good.